Hi, I'm Constable Kyle Zachary. Today we continue to focus on issues that pop up in the springtime. In this episode, we're going to be discussing driving in and around the community and reminding you of some of the rules of the road. This is Just the Facts. Every year, the peacekeepers see an increase in speed-related offenses during the spring. The snows melt, and drivers begin to feel as though they can pick up the pace because there won't be any snow or ice in the roads that create hazards. The major flaw to this logic, of course, is that increasing speeds also increases the likelihood of collisions. Perception time is how long it takes a driver to process a situation and recognize the need to stop. This is about 3/4 of a second for most drivers, and is longer for inexperienced drivers. The distance the car travels during this time is called perception distance. Braking time is how long the car takes to stop after the driver hits the brakes, and braking distance is how far it travels before it stops. Braking distance increases with how fast the vehicle is traveling. Total stopping distance is determined by adding together perception distance, reaction distance, and braking distance. The faster the vehicle is traveling, the longer the stopping distance. Kahnawake has 3 different speed zones on the territory. All residential streets have a 30 km/h limit, while the 2-lane routes like the Old Chattagee Road and Route 207 have a 50 km limit. The bigger multi-lane highways like 138 and 132 each have a 70 km/h limit. Take a look at this graphic and make note of the reaction time and stopping distance for the 3 zones. The times and distance represented are for mid-sized cars. The heavier the vehicle is, the longer the stopping distance. Keep this in mind when you're on the road because you never know when you'll have to brake suddenly. The Kahnawake peacekeepers regularly conduct radar operations and issue tickets to offenders. The amount of the fine is relative to the posted speed limit and the intercepted vehicle's recorded speed. The higher the speed, the higher the fine. Stop signs can be seen on every corner, on every road in Kahnawake. The purpose of a stop sign is to keep speeds in residential areas low and to keep the multi-directional intersections safe. A common stop sign infraction seen by the peacekeepers is more widely known as a New York stop, where a vehicle will reduce its speed and roll past the stop sign. This is an infraction and will result in a fine of $100 plus fees and court costs. To comply with a stop sign, a driver must completely immobilize the vehicle for 3 seconds. That's enough time for a driver to scan left to right and then check his rearview mirror, ensuring that it is safe to proceed. On the territory, there are intersections that are controlled by traffic lights, and they all appear on the large numbered highways, Highway 132, Highway 138. And like anywhere else in North America, traffic lights in Kahnawake have the 3 standard colors: red meaning stop, green meaning go, and yellow meaning prepare to stop. In my time patrolling the territory, the majority of red light infractions happened because a driver misjudged a yellow light. So here's a simple life hack that will help you never run a red light again. As you approach an intersection that is controlled by a traffic light, the lane divider line changes from a dotted white line to a solid white line. Keeping braking distance in mind, if you are outside of the solid line when the traffic light changes from green to yellow, it's likely that you're going to end up running the red light. If you are within the solid line when the light turns yellow, continue through the intersection because sudden braking could cause a collision. If you wish to report a driving offense, you can do so by calling us at 450-632-6505. Be sure to give as much information as possible to the dispatcher that answers the phone. Crucial bits of information are the location of the offense, which direction the offending vehicle is driving, the vehicle's make, model, and color, the license plate of the vehicle, and if possible, a description of the driver. Generally, an officer has to see the offense take place to issue a ticket, but a detailed statement from a witness who is willing to testify in traffic court could be grounds for a peacekeeper to issue a fine after an offense they did not observe. The warmer weather is bringing Gunawaga outdoors, and we ask that motorists operate their vehicle in a manner which is safe for all community members. Thanks for watching. I'm Constable Kyle Zachary. This is Just a Fact.